Hello, everyone, and welcome to Attract Mode, Lady Arcader's Attract Mode. I am your host, DreamTora, and I will be your host for this upcoming showcase of 2DX Infinitas. Before I introduce the runner and we get started, a couple of announcements to make. First, this is Lady Arcaders. Lady Arcaders is an all-women's gaming collective. Lady Arcaders welcomes all women in gaming, speedrunning, developers, and casual fans alike. In addition to our cozy private community, we run weekly showcases on our Twitch channel, as well as larger charity events throughout the year. We also have submissions for our track mode showcase are always open, and we're currently scheduling for late April and May. Send us your pitches at ladyarcaders.com/start. We want to show off the games you love in all the ways you love them. Type exclamation AM in chat for a link. And with that, I will give it off to our performer for the night, Mina. Take it away.
All right, let's try this again. Hopefully now it's gonna work. It looks like OBS is picking up my microphone. Hi. Yeah, so fun fact. I muted my condenser mic, and that's the mic that I use for OBS, so nobody could hear me, but everyone in Discord could hear me because that's a different can of worms. Okay, let's try this again. Hi, I'm Mina. This is On the FM. This is a show that I run where we take deep dives into rhythm game stuff. Right now, it's an episode about Tag, Taguchi Yasuhiro, a former Konami artist. He's done a lot of stuff. We're gonna take a look at his career, where he started, where he's going, all that fun stuff. Just for the sake of not throwing myself out of my rhythm, Vale, introduce yourself again.
Hello, it's me, Valeria, and we're doing it live, folks.
Yeah, it just wouldn't be a Mina rhythm game showcase if things went perfectly. Like, trying to stream rhythm games is cursed. But you may have noticed this is not rhythm games. This is Google Slides. We've got something a little different that I'm trying out for On the FM moving forward. So we got slideshows because there's educational stuff and videos and pictures, and some of it will be funny. And then we'll get the actual gameplay later.
And then there will be a test.
Yeah.
Oh
there will
no,
be a
not a
written
test.
Yeah, there is a written test at the end. So yeah, let's try this again now that everyone can hear me, and jump into it. Who is Yasuhiro Taguchi? Well, he used to work for Konami, but part of the Beatmania team working on the rhythm games. Now he's a freelancer. He's got stuff in most of the major active rhythm games right now. So in addition to all of the rhythm game stuff, there is the other rhythm games that Konami doesn't make. You've got Archaea, My, Easy 2 On. We'll take a look at some of those later. He originally started his career in the rhythm game sphere with Konami back in 2006. He actually wasn't originally an artist. He was designing charts for DDR Supernova, which is the version that came after Extreme. It's kind of a version that, like, if you weren't there, like, it's not quite as legendary a release as some of the older versions were.
I could have sworn I recognized this artist from Konomics. I might be mistaking for someone else.
No, he was like not in DDR Konomics. I can't think of who would have had a tag that would have been
I'm on it.
possible to mix up with him, but that's a discussion for later. In the same year, he also composed his very first song for the Bimani games, a song called El Dorado, which we'll listen to in a moment. That was part of Guitar Freak's Drumania V3. He pretty quickly became a regular contributor to that series, writing primarily prog rock and fusion tracks. A lot of them are still very popular in the community, still like them. Outside of Guitar Freaks and Drumania, though, he's mainly known as Superstar Mitsuru, who is very extra. Imagine if you mixed a Sentai hero with an idol, and that's pretty much what you got. he's typically gonna do a lot of techno with that alias. Very hammy vocal and visual performances. With his main alias, when he's not writing some sort of rock music, he focuses mostly on rave and trance type sounds. So we're going to see a lot of variety once we actually dive into what he's doing with his stuff in 2DX. So yeah, this is where we get into the fun stuff. It's time for a video.
Yay!
So here's Eldorado, along with all of the charts for modern Guitar Freak Mania. I guess just like such like a great way to like introduce yourself. Like it's a very fun, cute song. It's lighthearted, it's jaunty, and it's actually quite difficult. DreamTora in particular has a.
Okay, I'm on my nonsense again. This song totally begins Sonic Heroes.
Oh no, it definitely does. It's very reminiscent of that like corner of 3D platforming. Yeah, DreamTora has a very like harsh difficulty curve, like almost as bad as 2DX. So like this is like a mid-level 8, and this is something that most people will never be able to get to because it's just like really technical and ridiculous. The guitar is not so bad. The bass is pretty easy. It's a good song. I enjoy it a lot.
I love the bass, particularly.
Oh yeah, it's like such a good like pumping bass line. Like pretty standard 4 on the floor rock beat with a little bit of flourish. Nothing too crazy going on there. But there's a lot of double pedal work, which is it's unusual in DreamTora charts. It's kind of like scratch charts in 2DX. If you watched my 2DX streams or heard me talk about scratch charts before, kind of a similar gig there. It's its own little niche of charting that has a specific skill that you have to work on, and a lot of people struggle with double kick, myself included. I'm really not good at double kick, but that's a topic for whenever I do Guitadora in the future. He does other stuff too, like aside from writing. In addition to composing and charting, he was also the sound director for DDR. He did that for X2 through DDR 2014. He was also sound director for the one version of Dance Evolution that was released in arcade, appropriately titled Dance Evolution Arcade in all caps. Sound director for Pop Music La Pistoria. And he did a bunch of stuff for the Sound Voltex staff in Gravity Wars and Heavenly Haven. Voltex is a weird series because it has like a lot going on, so there's multiple sound directors. I don't know exactly like where he sat in that hierarchy. He enjoys meeting fans. You can actually see there's a picture of him with an American fan. I forget that person's handle, but that was at Mistake on the Lake a couple years ago, which is a big rhythm game tournament that takes place in Ohio. So he was there for that and got to meet all of his fans here. He wrote an advice column that was in Arcadia magazine in Japan, completely in character as Superstar Mitsuru. So a lot of very extra advice that may or may not be applicable to the average person. He really likes traveling. He travels a lot, to perform and just for pleasure. And he loves to take pictures and, share what he's been up to when he's not working on his trips. He streams on YouTube occasionally. His Suika game series was kind of funny. I mean, honestly, he's a pretty normal dude, especially like when you start getting into, niche internet micro celebrities. Like, he's just here to vibe and hang out. But
love that for him.
We're here to talk about him as an artist, and like he shreds. This is a Shoot the Moon. This is a song that he did for nostalgia, and the audio is mixed really hot in this one, but I don't care. Like, this is about the music, not about us. I have a nostalgia cabinet in my house, so I play the songs occasionally. It's a fun game.
asking you about.
This is a track that's much more indicative of the style that he is known for. It's like very upbeat, it's very energetic, but it's not too in your face.
Yeah, I like this
Like
style.
it's very cozy, like for the type of music that it is, and I love that for it.
You can't see me, I'm just bouncing back and forth.
Vibing.
I figured out what the artist that I was mistaking him for is Tack, T-A-Q-Q.
Yeah, Taku.
And
yeah, understandable to mix those two up.
So this is going to be like entirely new experience to music for me.
Tag and Taku are not the same person.
Definitely not the same style.
No, definitely not.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think there's enough Taku to pull an episode out for him, but I digress. I love Shoot the Moon. It's such a good song. It's a fun chart on Nostalgia, too. But yeah, he's got that very typical style that he applies to a lot of his tag songs. There's kind of a funny thing that happens with those, though, particularly in DDR. Now this is actual gameplay. Shout out Svefems, probably the best DDR player in the world that doesn't play in Indonesia. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. If you know, you know. Is it gonna load the video? It would be really cool if it loaded the video. There we go.
Tear it up, y'all.
So DDR at this point, like Konami does a lot of charting that's like really technical and requires like a lot of repeat plays to understand like what's going on with speed ups and slowdowns. And tag songs are typically composed in a way that they can take full advantage of that shenaniganery. So pay attention to the chart because you're going to see it speeding up, slowing down, stopping, doing all sorts of weird stuff along with the music. And this is something that tag charts are very known for. Like to the point that it's like kind of expected that if you see a tag chart, it's going to have some sort of bizarre gimmick to it. And this song is not an exception. The gimmick, by the way, is not that it's a doubles chart. This is just the best video I could find over the period. It just happens to be FFM's doubles chart.
I would love to try like ease difficulty of this. On doubles,
doubles
specifically.
Yeah, you can already see like we're starting to see like the little like stutters and like BPM changes for no reason. That's just tag gimmick. Like there's no reason for that other than like it's a tag song, so it has to have some sort of funny nonsense going on.
Yeah, this is pretty intense for a standard DDR chart.
I mean, this is an expert doubles 18. Like,
Yeah,
this
is
pretty far up the difficulty chain.
this is above max
But,
300 difficulty.
Yeah, like once you get above 15, Konami is really scared of like doing straight stamina or tech for whatever reason. So they just do like a lot of bizarre gimmick tech, like changing the BPM constantly so that you have to play the song repeatedly to know where it's going to change up on you. And this part is really interesting because it just gets a little faster, like every measure.
Context for our classic DDR players. 15 is about what used to be a 10. So like,
Yeah.
you want like
I
a nice
think,
9, maybe a 13.
Yeah,
maybe
I think
what I'm
Paranoia
pursuing.
Survivor Max, the Oni shirt, on the new scale is a 16, and that used to be the hardest chart in the game by a considerable margin when I was actively playing DDR. But now I have no idea what the DDR scale is because I started playing in the Groove, and now I don't play any dance games.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm all
but yeah.
in the groove scale for me too.
And the Groove scale is very
Yeah, I'm a very old
nonsense.
DDR player. Like the oldest DDR I was familiar with was DDR Extreme.
Yeah, it's extreme good. But yeah, a lot of weird stuff tends to happen in tag charts, especially in DDR. But The rhythm game community, we love a good joke. We're about it. This is Possession. It's famous for this section. Like, it just, like, decides to do 1/12 for no reason. And now it's tradition to just clap off time. Shout out stop days, very intense. Like, now it's just tradition that if it's not a serious match, you just clap as off time and Caucasian as possible through that stretch. It's just goofy stuff. Like, we love getting into goofy stuff. And tag charts are full of goofy nonsense like that. But yeah, we're gonna fire up Infinitas now. And we're actually gonna play some tag songs. If you liked the slideshow, there's more slideshow. So we'll have that for you. But now we need to switch over to the game, which I actually have to open. So that's going to be funny because I don't know if it's going to play nice with me. Let's hide the slideshow. Hey, check that out. We got stuff going on here. Yeah, I really wanted to have the game open and ready to go, but some of y'all have seen me stream Infinitas before for Lady Arcaders and are aware that this game fundamentally hates being tabbed out of. Like, if you tab out of Infinitas, it will break.
Mm-hmm.
It's gotten better. They actually released very recently a major update that brought the game to 1080p and did some other funny stuff. Tuber. You still can't tab out of the game. Once you're in the game, you're in the game. And if you tab out, it will start to get very upset. It'll start desyncing, it'll start your computer, it might tab itself out again. So I'm just avoiding the problem entirely and booting the game live from New York Saturday night. And why is my... Okay, now it's going to open multiple windows. Get my set list pulled up. Because I might need that. And then we'll load the game.
Okay, good news. I have located a tag song that I do recognize, and I kind of want to see if that's gonna show up the showcase.
There's a non-zero chance that it will.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm loading into the game now. Okay, it like tabbed itself out.
Showing up now.
Yeah, I know it's showing up in OBS, but it like popped up and then tabbed itself out on my computer, which is not good. That means it's connection fits. Oh, it's just like tabbing itself out instantly. Okay, now it's not tabbing itself out. What's going on here? I really don't want to have to reboot my computer in the middle of a showcase. That's usually how I have to fix this particular issue. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. It's running at like 2 frames a second.
No.
Oh no.
Games, y'all. Tech haunted. I can't even tab out of the game. I might have to hard reset my computer to get the game to come up. I might have to hard reset my computer to actually be able to do anything with my computer because I can't even tap out of the game right now. Thanks, Konami. Great program.
Okay. Well.
All right, yeah, we're going to have to do that. That stinks. I didn't want to have to do that, but, you know, that's show business. So sit tight, guys, gals, and B-pals, and everyone else in between.
Yeah.
I'm gonna reset my computer.
Hold tight,
It'll be
everyone.
faster waiting for it to like go through.
Mhm.
We are going to be going to a Be Right Back screen, so be right back.
Yeah, you're right back. Alright, let's try this again. Now that the game is running at 120 frames a second instead of 120 frames an hour, we might be able to get something done here. Alright, so welcome to Beatmania IIDX Infinitas 2024. Like I said, there was an update recently. We have 1080p now. We have a new banger soundtrack for the background music on Song Select. We don't care about any of that though. We're here for tag, baby. Let's go. So let's dive into some of his output. So Regeneration, song from Tricoro. And this is a collaboration that he did with Eri, who's a rock singer. She mainly is known for working with DJ Yoshitaka, a different artist. But, yeah, she's worked with Tag occasionally. So we're
I
gonna,
recognize that one.
yeah, we're gonna get into it starting here and then kind of work our way through what he's done for 2DX. So let's get going.
Trying to decide how anime opening this feels. Very. This is, of course, not a bad thing.
I feel like I should know this song somehow. Like the name seems familiar.
It does.
Cause Soyo and who is actually in chat right now, he's my brother. He played a lot of Beatmania growing up, and I remember watching him play Beatmania a lot. So like I got pretty familiar with a lot of artists and songs. Tran!
Just occurred to me that I forgot to unmute my mic and was talking only to Discord. So yeah, Tag does a lot of stuff. This is Blossom. It's part of the Bloom series. All songs about flowers. The last song, Regeneration, very typical, like Tag track. Probably sounds very familiar if you've played a lot of rhythm games because it's in basically all of Konami's games. But yeah, we're gonna keep moving. Blossom, good song. Love this one.
it would seem for our video here, we once again have the 3 types of women. Pink, yellow, and blue.
Ah, yes, my favorite Twinity. I don't know why it came out that way, but I meant to say Trinity. I've always adored the visuals in Beatmania games.
Yeah. It can be a little intense sometimes, but especially when they're like this, very aesthetic.
Yeah, good song. Like Tag doesn't miss.
Twiplets, yeah.
Twiplets. I have only like a view of like 2 messages from the stream chat, so if anything interesting is said in stream chat, feel free to let me know, because I can't see it. What was next? Oh, Kronos, yeah. Oh, Kronos Whips. One of my favorite tag tracks from
I tend to trust songs named
a while
Kronos.
back. It was originally released in Guitar Freaks Dromania, but they brought it over during Pendule, which was the 22nd version of 2DX, which was themed very heavily around time and shifting between present and future. So, of course, we had to have the song about...
Naturally.
Wow, what a difference in like sound from the other song.
True.
This
but
one,
I think
this one goes really hard.
Yeah, I think I'm recognizing a similar energy though. Like it's just there's guitar and drum now instead of the synth.
Yeah, I feel like that's definitely a thing with a lot of Beatmania artists, is that they tend to have their own style, but they kind of have like different, unique spins on certain songs that at least like separate a few of the songs from the others.
Oh, really? AA-6? Sure, we'll take that. Yeah, no, it's interesting you bring that up, because Tag is definitely an artist who has a very distinct fingerprint on all of his songs. Like, you hear a couple bars of it and you just know immediately, like, oh, that's a Tag song. Like, and especially with his stuff in Guitar Freaks and Dromania, because it's so different. It's got kind of that prog rock fusion-y feel to it. Like, it's very easy to like hear it and immediately be like, that's a Tag joint. Speaking of Tag joints, this might be my
This is the
favorite.
This is the song I recognize and really like.
Yeah, it's Austromeria. It's a really, 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 really pretty song. I play it a lot in Guitar Freaks because it's really fun over there. There's a remix of it in that game, but yeah, this song
Nice.
is really, 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 really good. I can't really explain why I like it. It's just good. Stutter and desync. Like it was already really bad. Let's try it again.
Ah. It's just so upbeat and vibrant. It's still got that piano and that bass.
Yeah, this song really slaps.
And that's it. That's the showcase. This was really just a reason for me to get everyone in one place to play Austromeria. No, there's more. Don't worry. No, I like if you ever hear like a song or watch a movie or something that just like it speaks to you like on a spiritual level that you can't fully put into words. Like you just like fundamentally feel in your soul that like this is you.
Yeah.
That this song is that to me. Like it's just one of my songs, and I can't explain why. It just is.
Well, I picked a good one to like, it sounds.
Oh yeah, no, that song whips. But speaking of whipping, it's time to walk away from tag and start dealing with the superstar.
Oh boy.
So all the Superstar Mitsuru songs, they're gonna have like very over-the-top sounds. They're gonna have very over-the-top videos. I was not joking earlier when I said he's very extra as Superstar Mitsuru. You'll find out all about that in a second. In case you couldn't already tell from the 3 pictures of him at the bottom of the screen. Just don't even like watch the gameplay. Just watch the music videos for the next couple minutes because these are wild. I love them so much.
Noted. I'm pretty sure I'm time traveling right now. To the 2DX dimension.
Right now, now that we have seen that, our minds are fully open, ready to embrace the superstar without being melted. Because that would be a really bad way for one of my showcases to go. Like, his energy is too much to go into without preparing yourself first.
I mean, it's true as Soyu says, like, some of these videos do get intensely distracting, but I guess that's a good thing that they're aside from the chart, unlike DDR where you have to, like, turn on darkness.
Yeah, it's not great.
We're at those high BPM tracks. Makes me think of one of my friends who was just like, I want 220 BPM, 160 minimum.
Life has a BPM when you think about it.
It's true. And sometimes life's like a tack track and it just keeps changing BPM.
Oh, he still hasn't shown up. You know, I think I know what the problem is. I just don't think chat believes in the superstar enough. It's like Santa. If you don't believe in him, he won't come.
Come on, chat, we got summon the superstar.
Surely, we believe enough to get the superstar to come out this time.
She is my wife. Me and who?
Me and who, so true.
Oh, it took me a second to realize that's the name of the song, and I'm like, what?
つもの夜まぶたを閉じれば色褪せない思い出が今も鮮明によみがえる。しかしあの頃の君はもうここにはいない。あるのは君が残してくれたぬくもりと香りだけだ。
Some lovely nature in the visualizer this time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big fan of cyan water. Oh, it's a superstar. Oh, let me play this track on Paradise, please.
Ai, yume, kibou. Kimi to sugoshita hibi o ore wa keshite wasure wa shinai.
He finally showed up. We believed hard enough. And I was so surprised that he showed up that I forgot to adjust my scroll for the soft plan. And immediately started failing. Yeah. That song is great. Don't worry, that's not the last we're going to see of this song. There's a very important video towards the end of the showcase that we're going to watch involving this song. But yeah, like all the Superstar Mitsuru tracks have this very, like, similar, like, very bumpy housey vibe.
Also, I think I was showing my rhythm game age by bringing up Paradise.
Yeah. I don't think he's in this video, but this song is good too.
Thank you, Soul.
That's a good one.
This is decidedly more chill than the other Superstar tracks.
Yeah, so that's the ending theme from 2DX18 Resort Anthem, which was themed around chilling at the beach. You know, laid back beach vacation. You can actually see the poster for it behind me in my little bedroom with all
Very
of
good
my
vibes
stuff
on that one.
Yeah, I really like Resort Anthem. It's one of my favorite styles. Hence why I have a poster of it.
The tracks.
Yeah. Now it's like starting to rap. for this next episode. You may recognize this video because I posted a clip of it joking about the subject of this episode. And I have to download the video because I haven't downloaded the 1080p version of the video yet. This is Oscar level acting here in this video.
I like where this is going already.
What a song. What a video.
It's halfway to end on that.
Yeah, and we're just gonna stop and stretch for a minute. Because I normally take a break every half hour or so when I'm playing rhythm games to keep my hands from getting overworked, catch my breath, recollect myself. So, about halfway through our show, like, what are we thinking of the superstar so far?
I don't think I really have words, you know?
Yeah, I'm speechless.
Yeah, that's a pretty normal reaction. Yeah, all the superstar tracks are like, you can tell it's him, but there's something different about it. Like, they just have like a completely different energy to them, and it's really a shame that he retired that persona because those songs were a lot of fun. The video is a lot of fun. We actually still have a couple more to play, but again, need to stop and catch my breath and stretch my hands. Like, this game is horribly unergonomic, and it will destroy your wrists if you're not careful. And I would rather not destroy my wrists any more than they already are, so. Alright, let's get back into it.
Smug face, this can only be good.
This track has a very trance sound.
True.
It actually gave me flashbacks to old school trance music.
I'm a big fan of that. But I'm also a little distracted by how much the Superstar vocals voice is very much like joking superhero lyric voices.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like he just kind of like sits in the background of a lot of his songs and just like says stuff to you with like no context. It's actually kind of funny because there's two different songs that he was involved in, like doing Superstar. Like we looked at New Generation, and then there's kind of a sequel song to it, which is New Sensation, which is he did the composition and the music, and then superheroine Ayaka, who is definitely not Eri, who we heard earlier on a different track, is here. But the thing that's interesting about these two is they both use a Japanese lesson real quick, folks. They both use very rude versions of you. New Generation uses omae, which is
True.
implying a level of condescension and looking down upon that we don't really have a word for in English. But it's not very
derogatory.
And then and New Sensation uses anata, which is it's formal, but it's very distant and implies a level of unfamiliarity. So you see it on like paperwork and stuff like that, but it's not the sort of thing that you would say to someone that you don't want to get into a fist fight with. So it's just very interesting, the choice of words there, because like it does imply that the superstar thinks he's better than us, and he's right. But like
I mean, he's not wrong.
Yeah, like he knows that like he is a god amongst mortals, and I'm okay with that. But anyways, yeah, this song will roll.
Well, this girl is all three pink, yellow, and blue. She is multifaceted. Goals, honestly.
She is the true form of the Trinity.
That's her name, Trinity. I'm declaring it. It's probably not. That's probably Ayaka.
The fusion form, yeah.
This totally makes her the Avatar.
Ayaka Twinity. See, Twinity, it could be Twinkle and Trinity at the same time.
That tracks.
Yeah, I just realized I was talking unmuted again. We got 2 more songs where the superstar shows up. Changed my pacemaker because I'm losing to rival average because some of my rivals are very good and have good scores on these songs. Yeah, this song has another good video. No Limit is very good. Another one of my favorite superstar tracks, almost entirely because of the video. So, let's go.
Is this the superstar's rival?
It's got some moves.
That is an amazing video. I'm not sure who the other person in it is. I think it's Jakarta Funk Brother Ado, who is another character that shows up in a couple of videos, but I'm not 100% sure. I bet if I could read the name in the artist, I could tell you. I can tell you it doesn't say Ado.
Dansa Maiku?
Yeah, if I could read the
don't know.
kanji, I could say for sure. I can look it up later. So yeah, there's that. And then we'll look at one more video that has an appearance of the superstar. He had nothing to do with this song. This is by a different artist, Kanako Hoshino. He's just in the video. This is a ballad to the superstar. So he is featured prominently in this video. And Hoshino-chan may or may not show up in a future episode. No comment. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Superstar has such lore.
I don't know why the game is desyncing so badly tonight. We're gonna try that again, and hopefully it doesn't desync as badly. It never used to do this before. Like, the 1080p patch, like, forked something. This feels better?
Feels pretty good to me. We'll see by the middle, though.
It's desyncing. That's unfortunate. It's only on certain charts and certain songs. I'm not sure what the deal is. But we get the point.
Yeah.
Like
we got to see the superstar.
Yeah, like, we understand why she's in love with him. We'll revisit that song in her episode that may or may not happen. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Aether. Aether is her song. Real question is, where does Konami get their Aether in the alphabet? Honey combination baby. I guess it'll be under others. Possible it's not in Infinitas, and I added it to my setlist by mistake, but I feel like it is. I feel like I played it before. Astral Hardcore. Hopefully this is less desynced. But yeah, just more moving back into tag, so we're gonna see the energetic stuff. Slightly more gimmicky charting. The 2DX gimmicks are not quite as aggressive as DDR because 2DX doesn't need that sort of stuff to be difficult, but let's dig in.
Yeah, I really like this song.
I am grooving.
Vibin', as the kids say.
Indeed.
This is like, I don't understand why it doesn't want to stay synced. Like,
Yeah,
it wasn't that
was
bad on that song. It got a little off. Like, it was enough that it was messing with my ability to time, but I don't think it was off enough that it was, like, changing the way the song sounded. It's just bizarre. I'm gonna have to troubleshoot this later. But that's fine, because we only have a few more songs left to play. Let's see. Time, because I did want to try to keep us under 2 hours like I estimated. Well, actually, we're only like 45 minutes in. Well, no, I don't know. I know whenever people get tired, I'll start wrapping things up. Because I could just play this game all night. Like Chris is permitting. Beast mode. More very typical tag. This was from 2DX25 Cannonballers, which was race car themed. You'll kind of pick up on that, the vibe between the vibe of the song and the video itself. It's very sporty.
Oh, hey, it's Tron.
I remember this part in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yeah, I was actually gonna make that joke.
Almost getting like a Kirby hardcore vibe from this song.
Sorta.
It's specific instruments that's bringing it to me.
Oh yeah, Jake or Kirby would be sick.
That was certainly one of the randoms of all time. Yeah, like Beast Mode is definitely part of a meta genre of songs that I lovingly refer to as I wish I could have made music for X instead. Like Beast Mode has big Kirby vibes. There's a particular Dirty Android song that just screams Mega Man X Snow Stage to me. I can't remember which one it is off the top of my head because I wasn't prepared to talk about that. There's a series of songs which my lane cover graphic comes from about dragons, and all of those have like big JRPG / Secret of Mana style like boss fight energy. It's just very interesting, like the stuff that like they pull from. So anyways, remember Possession and the Honey Clams? We're gonna don't mess with that. We're not gonna play it on random, so Possession random is reservable. And the eagle-eyed amongst you might have noticed there is a giant floppy summer hat on my other controller. That is specifically for songs like this. So what happens is when you've got songs that have aggressive speed changes, but you don't necessarily have enough time to change your scroll speed like I did when I played She Is My Wife earlier, you'll put on a hat and you'll just tilt your head up and down to add or remove from the lane cover by using your hat. So it's like having your own like built-in lane cover. So I use it for the slowdowns in Possession. happens that mine is a floppy summer hat. And I left the mic open so you can hear the funny rhythm when we get into the funny part. Just slow down a little bit. And here comes the funny rhythm.
Oh, I recognize the song actually.
That ending is so brutal. Like 1/12 is one thing, but then it's like 1/24. You like 1/24? It's like already like a weird song design, and then they just like make it infinitely worse by throwing in the 1/24 in the middle of all the chords. So yeah, this is
that seems brutal.
Yeah, it's a running joke in the community that my Kaiden hat is this floppy summer hat. Like my character wears one too, like my little avatar in game. All right, Punisher. So this is a collab song that I don't think I've passed on Infinitas yet. I sure haven't. I should be able to pass it. We'll find out. But yeah, it's Tag and Pawn, Power of Nature, who is a very prolific artist. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll ever be able to do an episode on him because he mostly works in pop and music, and I don't play pop and music.
All right, I'll get right on it.
I don't have a way to play it on the FM. If I can find someone else to play it, and I'll just like do like commentary hosting over it, maybe we can do that for an episode. But yeah, this song is really good though. Oh my god. Love this song.
I couldn't actually do a pop music showcase. I'm actually really bad at pop, and I just like it.
Yeah, I'm unfortunately not that great at pop and music, but I like playing it.
This voice is familiar.
Yeah, it is, actually. Like, I've definitely heard it in another song before.
we'll definitely take the clear lamp on that. Not an easy song. But yeah, I got 2 more songs that I wanted to show off. I'm gonna go back and Superstar again with a very fitting song to wind down on. Yeah, together rant. This is another one where don't worry about what's happening with the gameplay. Watch the video. There might be a familiar face at the end.
Do the right.
That's where the face came from. I love the Saga face. That is definitely one of the videos of all time. And I guess it wouldn't be a good idea to end the showcase with anything but thank you for playing.
That's fair.
Which is the ending theme from 2DX16 Empress. It'll actually do the credit scroll for the music video. So this will be the last song that we play, and then we'll go back to story time on the slideshow, which I'll have to open again, but we'll cross the bridge in a minute.
The way that heart is rotating is kind of mesmerizing.
I like that it highlighted the Superstar Mitsuru name.
Yeah.
There we go again with the BPM gimmicks. This guy. Look at this guy. So that's all of our gameplay. So yeah, let's go back to the slideshow. Oh no! Oh no! I don't want to be thanked for playing a second time.
Too much thanking. Too much thanking.
Desist.
I can't be thanks for playing anymore. So close the game.
It's like when you do the last song and you walk off the stage and everyone's doing an encore and you're like, no more.
I'm good. Sorry, gang. I'm cooked. Let me get my slideshow. Like it if you were in a different spot. Also like it if I wasn't out of frame on Vroid. There I am. How's about that?
Even your VR was tired.
Yeah, no, I just had to move the camera. She's like freaking out now. Okay,
You know
cool.
how it is. Just gotta give the VTuber a moment to regenerate.
Let's get the get that open again. All right, cool. Let's would you like to not show the wrong window? It'd be cool if you didn't show the wrong window. There we go. Amazing. All right. So yeah, we played our stuff. Let's why can it not track me? This is concerning. All right, there we go. All right, moving right along. So we're done playing. Let's take a look at some of his stuff that's not from Beatmania games. So this is a song from Chrono Circle that I really like. Unfortunately, Chrono Circle is already on the chopping block. It didn't do super hot. It's a round 1 exclusive, and a very grindy round 1 exclusive at that. So it never really stuck the landing. It's just got too many mechanics. There's only one place you can play it. Like, it's got everything against it, and it's really a shame because it's a really fun game. These
I've never seen this before.
the tunnel style games are a really interesting concept that I like a lot. So I'm really upset to see this one go. But this is a very good song that he did with Risa Yuzuki. Hopefully I can go around long enough that I can actually pass this before it goes away, but you know. Not until the beginning of next year. Like, you can definitely hear what I was talking about with, like, his fingerprint. Like, you've got, like, that similar, like, major chord progression. It's got that pounding energy. Very strong female vocals, which is something he's been doing more of lately. It's a really pretty song. It's a really fun chart, too, from the look of it. See, like, why Chrono Circle failed to stick the landing there. Like, this is, of course, it's a 13, it's a higher level chart, but there's a lot going on. It had too many mechanics, there was too much going on.
I was mostly just like trying to parse what was actually going on with those mechanics.
There's like so many moving parts, and that's part of the reason that it didn't stick the landing. They should have like kept it simple and then introduced the new note types as people got used to the game to keep it fresh, but instead they actually had to remove mechanics before they launched because people couldn't figure out how to play it. And now that people like are ready for that stuff, the game is not making any money and it's going away. So it's just sad. So yeah, hopefully that song will move to other games after Chrono Circle. Yeah,
It's a very good song. That's true.
It would be great if oh right, yeah, Groove Coaster went offline in the past week. The arcade version did at least. YY Party is safe. Yeah.
I love Groove Coaster.
Yeah, Groove Coaster is a wild time. I don't play a lot of it. I just don't have the I don't have the bandwidth to play Groove Coaster at this level. I spend too much time playing 2DX. But yeah, this song is wild. Like, it's another one that I hope like gets brought into other games. Like, now that Groove Coaster is, well, I mean, again, like YY Party, the Switch version is perfectly safe, but arcade is offline now, and that's unfortunate.
Yeah, this is one of the rhythm games I actually got to play at an arcade a while back.
Yeah, they did release an offline patch for it that unlocks everything. So it's like the best case scenario for the game. Like, you can just like have everything unlocked from the gate if you do play it. Like, offline, it's just more like you hate seeing games with like passionate fan bases get the axe because they're not profitable or whatever. Like Waka went offline a couple years ago, and I was inconsolable because I love Waka. Like, it has like private network support, but like there's no new music coming. Like, it's offline at round 1 now. It's just a really unfortunate situation. But happier stuff. This song whips. Like, and again, like it's not a Beatmania game, but you can like feel like that tag fingerprint all through this song. Like, all of this stuff is like very. It's very him. That's all I can really say about it. So yeah, that's one of the songs of all time. But maybe we should look at a game that's not about to die. So here's the man himself playing his song "Primitive Lights" in Archaea, and this is gonna sound a little familiar if you're paying attention to Possession. Yeah, Archaea is really fun. It's on mobile devices and Switch. Highly recommend it.
This charting is fascinating.
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of Sound Vortex, the way that they tend to chart it. But it's a very fun game. You do want to play it touchscreen though. Like, trying to play it with Switch Joy-Cons is it's doable, but it wasn't a good time.
Or does it have like touchscreen support? Or do you need a different device to do touchscreen?
Yeah, whenever like finances permit, like I would love to get an iPad to be able to play like Archaea and a couple of other rhythm games. Here's the Possession part. The children yearn for one's faults.
3連符かと思わせて回答編実は普天8部でしたっていう そういう
Yeah,
出
it's like the
題
way
編と
that
回
the
答編を組み合わせた
track itself
楽曲構成
actually
になっております
wiggles. That's what feels very like sound vortex and maybe even a little spin rhythm.
Yeah, definitely.
どっちだ上か下か
Like as many highway scroll games as there are now, like they're all
す
finding
ごい
ways to
もう
differentiate
指が盆
themselves.
踊りになってる
Because like, Chunitham has the air
え
notes
や
of
さ
course,
えや
but
さみ
then
たいな
Archaea takes it a step further by making you actually have to move around in that 3D plane rather than just like hovering your hand there. Like, there's just like so much cool stuff they can do with it. It's really fun to see all the different ideas coming out lately.
Mm-hmm.
But also, this song is just really good.
さあラストスパート
Like, he was cooking real hard on it.
さあそしてまた出題編
I always like seeing videos of people playing their own
Like an
songs in other
Osarai.
games. Because a lot of people like that
む
make songs for other games are also very
や
good
り
at
ごたえあ
that
る
game.
ね
So it's very funny
っ
whenever
てい
like
う感じの曲になっております
there's a new Snail's House song on 2DX
リズムナン
because
パー
within
トは
like 2 hours of
3
it
連かと
releasing,
思いきや
Snail's House is on Twitter posting this like
9.8っていうね
freaking triple A max minus on this ball. It's like, come on, dude.
あでもそれでもハイスパ出て
I mean, they know the song inside and out.
イエーイ
Exactly.
って感じでございました
Yeah, we've seen a bunch of gameplay. Yeah, please subscribe to his YouTube channel. Tag is cool. But we've seen enough music. We are getting into the most important part of this entire presentation. I think I mentioned that we were going to circle back to
What?
She Is My Wife. So
Okay.
now we're going to learn the dance. Who's ready for this?
Oh boy.
Like, this is an
Yeah.
actual thing that he did.
スーパースターみつるだ
Like,
俺の
subtitles
新
for the
曲
English fans and
She's my
everything.
wife
Like,
君もマ
this
スターして
man
みない
like
か
leaned all in on this gimmick character, and I love that for him.
そうだカモン
So yeah, he just like goes through the choreography step
ま
by
ずは
step.
スローで振り付けを解説していくぞ最初は
And it's like-
腕をクロスして始まりを待つんだ
Actually, like really good by like choreography video standards.
開いて合わせて腕を掴む
Because like when I was like trying to learn like K-pop rap
スーパースター
with my ex,
肘反対
like they don't break it down like this. It's just like you have to pick who you want to be and like figure it out.
開いて
Like this is
正
so
面
helpful
でクロス
for learning stuff.
斜めハートクロ
And
ス
that like actually
回
works.
してこう
Like he did.
戻して指差し戻して右に開く正面前で開く
Chat, I hope you're following along.
クロス肩ダウンで持ち上げてゆっくり下ろす
Very important.
斜め戻してくるりんぱ斜め戻してくるりん
So all 3 of his videos should be done.
この指切れた回して投げたら反対側からドン
Tell us what goofy stuff you're
青は
doing,
指先
but it's not like an actual dance move.
ここからは
Like the whole like showing off your wedding or anything.
クロス開いて
It's
回
perfect.
して通す
This is how I
指
learned.
差し戻
You have to let
し
me
て
do
指
it
差
slowly.
し戻し
You
て
don't just play it on
右に開
Dance
く
Evolution.
正面
This Dance
Mine
Evolution
is-
will also teach you how to do the dance.
あ
Alright, I hope you got all that, Ted, because now it's time for
Yosh.
full speed.
次は実践だ
Oh boy. I
準
mean,
備
I
はいい
was
か
going along with it.
そうだカモン
Oh,
あるのは君が用意してくれたぬくもりと香りだけ
We're really gonna use a better quality riff of this online.
シシマイマイマイ
Okay, that's too dangerous. Too dangerous with headphones on.
Alright.
どうだい
About that chat.
最高にクールだっただろ
Yeah, so
う
cool.
これさえマスターすれば君もスーパースターだ
See? You have to master it to be a
Otto.
superstar too.
タイムリミットが来てしまったようだ寂しいがお別れだまた会おう See you again
Bye, superstar.
Bye, superstar. We miss you.
See you again.
Yeah, we'll see him again. Just not today.
Hmm.
Because we're wrapping things up now. So yeah. Like, Tag is a really genuinely good guy. Like, he loves interacting with the community. He loves talking to people about like his work and the games that he's been in. His albums are all on Booth, tagstore.booth.pm. They're very affordable. The physical copies actually has direct proxy shipping through Bai, which is very handy. Like, he knows he has a lot of fans outside of Japan and made sure that it was as easy as possible to get the physical stuff if we wanted it. You can find him on the Bird site, tag_underground. And if you go there, you can check out his lit link landing page on his profile there and find a list of all the games that he's in, because he's in basically everything relevant right now. And yeah, you should like check him out and support him, because he does a lot of great stuff musically, and he's just a really entertaining dude to follow on social media in general. Like, you might have to turn on, translate for his posts, but like, he just like has the wildest adventures, and it's a treat to watch him and interact with him. So yeah, Superstar Mitsuru died for our sins. We have not seen that character again since he left Konami, and it's truly unfortunate. Every picture that was used here, unless otherwise noted, came from either his Twitter or something else that he was directly involved with. I think everything is fair game here. Fair use laws and all that, transformative. I can't say it for sure. I'm super paranoid after watching Harris break it down multiple times. I don't know. So if I get Lady Arcaders canceled, my bad. Sorry about that. Hopefully that won't happen. So yeah, that wraps up this episode. So what do you think we're gonna do for the next episode? Are
I
we gonna?
sure hope it's that Giga Chad.
Is it going to be the pretty lady, the Giga Chad, or the platonic besties? One of which may or may not be the guy that wrote the song that this entire series is named after.
Oh.
But we'll find out, like, once I know when they want the next episode to be, because that's going to determine a lot of stuff, like, for scheduling this, because the episode involving the Giga Chad may or may not have a lot of moving parts that I need to coordinate. So yeah, hopefully everyone enjoyed that. If you think I'm cool and you want to follow me on social media, most places I am MinaAngura, Twitch, the Bird site, Discord, Steam, GitHub, like honestly everywhere. Blue Sky, mina.2dx.pro. My link tree is just 2dx.pro. Yeah, I mainly do rhythm games. I'm starting to get into variety content, but of course I picked like really obscure variety content like Shin Megami Tensei. So, niche gaming is my thing. And then Vale and Tora, if y'all want to plug yourselves real quick, I'm basically done.
Okay. Well, you can find me on Twitch as Valeria Steria. I'm not doing Sonic Chronicles tomorrow because it's a little more than I could bite off. But, you know, I still have quite a few Sonic things to provide. You can also find me here on Sunday for something that I'm sure Tora would love to tell you all about.
Boy, do I. If I could find Yes. So first of all, I am DreamTora. You could find me on Twitch at DreamTora. You could find me on Blue Sky, as well as any other platform under the name DreamTora. And while we're on the subject of Sunday, we'll be our next Attract Mode on Sunday, April 7th. It's a collaboration event with NeuroGals celebrating Autism Acceptance Month. NeuroGals is a group of women who are autistic and or ADHD, founded by yours truly. The server is open to all neurodivergent women, formerly diagnosed or self-diagnosed. We'll be seeing 2 showcases that date, starting with Valeria running Crystal Percent and Lunistus, a category that she routed herself, followed by a set of Sonic Adventure DX races by Being Queen Soul and yours truly. They will be running Tail's Story and Amy's Story. So that'll be very exciting, and we hope to see you all there. And with that, that is it from me. So we will be going to a break, and we will pass it off to a raid. Thank you so much, everybody. All right, everyone. Thank you once again for watching. We are going to be sending a raid over to Jared Condra, who is doing a Final Fantasy speedrun. But before we go real quick, there is one more announcement I need to make. Volunteer submissions are still open for our first in-person speedrunning event, Lady Arcaders Out of Bounds Toronto. The event takes place on June 18, 2024 at Seascape Sci-Fi Bar and Cafe in Toronto, Canada. It will also be streamed online to this Twitch channel. Applications for on-site and remote volunteer positions are open until April 14th. The event is in participation with Toronto Games Week 2024, which is in celebration of playable arts and culture that runs from June 13th through the 19th. More details and links are available on our website at ladyarcaders.com. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody.